Okay, I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I do have a lot to say. First, a bit about me. I'm a 59-year-old man. I've been a veteran. I have a university degree. I've been a civilian contractor in Afghanistan. I've been around. Been married for 33 years. I have 2 lovely daughters. But I don't have any sons. If I did, however, this would be the advice that I would give them. The media is wrong about you. Okay? You are not innately bad because you are a man. So take that idea and throw it out the window. You are not any worse than anybody else because you're a man. Got it? Good. You are not less of a man because you are not wealthy. Your father, if he was even in your life, was most likely not wealthy. Being a man is different than being a woman. They'll try to tell you that we're equal, and we are of equal value to society. But our strengths and roles are innately different. So don't buy all of the propaganda that the media is trying to force through your eyeballs and in your ears. It's simply not true. Okay? So, I've been there. I've been a poor man being told how lucky I am that I'm a white man in a white man's world, when I'm working and I don't have enough money in my pocket to buy a sandwich. And I'm being told this by some rich man's child who's going to buy herself some lunch because she doesn't have to work. Yes, I am so lucky. I'm out here busting my ass in the sun, and you can sit inside and eat off your father's plate. Yeah, can you feel the good fortune that I have? Okay? So, I can understand why you'd be upset. I know I was upset. I know I was tired of hearing all of the propaganda. But it doesn't matter. It's not going to change. Okay? So what can you do? You work on you. You don't worry about what the media has to say because it's not going to be complimentary. It hasn't been complimentary since the 1960s, and that's not going to change. The last good father I saw on television was Mr. Brady of the Brady Bunch. Okay? You couldn't remake the Brady Bunch now because feminism would have to have Carol being in charge of the family and Mr. Brady being a bumbling idiot, because that's the portrayal they like. It's a lie. They complain about society and tell you how things would be so much better if it was a matriarchy. I'm telling you now, if we lived in a matriarchy, we'd still be living in flippin' caves. Okay? Women don't build. They have children, so they give life, so they have value. But because men don't have children that way, it doesn't mean we don't love our children. So get that idea that the feminists have tried to pound into your head out of your mind. Men love their children, and we built this civilization that they enjoy so much because we don't have children the same way. I know as a father, my children will never love me in the same way they love their mother. And that's okay. That's part of being a man. That's the burden you have. But it doesn't mean that you love your children any less. This is women formulating an idea of what they think men feel. And quite frankly, how the F would they know? They don't. So we're facing an age where there is so much feminist propaganda coming into your ears and eyes all the time. Women want the ability to make as much as a man does. Great. But when they do, they don't want to support a family. They don't want to go to work every day and have the man stay at home. Oh, no, no, no. They want a man who makes more than they do, so they can pick and choose whether they have to go to work. As if a man has ever had that option. Okay. So, I want you to continue to listen to your grandma. Okay? She is giving you good advice, and her advice is from the heart. So, get all that other nonsense out of your mind. It's lies. It's propaganda. You know it's lies. You know they're telling you lies. They want you to feel bad about yourself. And then complain when you do. Don't ask me. It doesn't make sense. But that's how it goes. So, if I were a young man today, or if I had a son, okay, what do you enjoy in school? Okay? Odds are you're not going to be a professional athlete. It could happen, but it doesn't. Come on, let's look around. If you were a professional athlete, they would already be looking at you, and you would know that opportunity exists. If you know that opportunity doesn't exist, that's okay. It's a pretty rare thing. However, you have abilities. Okay? You have innate skills and abilities that only you possess. Okay? You have value. The world needs you. They can squawk and squabble all they want about how they don't need a man. But when the shit hits the fan, a man is the first person they look to. So you don't buy any of that crap, because that's what it is. Crap. Okay? Think about what you like to do and the things you're good at. Okay? Me, I'm pretty talentless. So when my dad died when I was 16 years old, at 17, I joined the Armed Forces Reserve in Canada. Why? Why did I join that? because I thought that would give me the parental figure, the father figure that I needed in my life at that time. I have two younger brothers. They had big brothers, big sisters organization. They had big brothers that they could rely on. I did not. I was lucky enough to be too old for that organization. So I had to figure it out on my own. But I knew that they would resent me trying to take that role for them. So I joined the Armed Forces Reserve. I was a supply tech and an infantryman. I was a really good supply tech. I was a really mediocre infantryman. Okay? My problem was I asked questions. And questions is not something they're always comfortable with. But don't be afraid to ask questions. It's the only way you actually get answers. Okay, so my advice. Figure out what you enjoy doing. For work beyond like high school, I would look at apprenticeship programs, being a plumber, being an electrician, being a carpenter. Those are all valuable infrastructure careers that pay really well. And in most countries, in most areas in North America at the very least, they will pay you to learn. Will it be hard? Yeah. Will it be rewarding? Also, yeah. Okay? So look at those things. Okay? But get the idea that you have no value, that you're nothing, and all the other crap that this gynocentric culture is trying to cram down your throat. Because that's simply not true. Okay? If anyone's interested in these, I will continue, but I'm going to put this one up today. Thank you.